Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Dice Jailers Campaign 2. As far as announcements we have, let's kick it to Future Jordan. Hello, everybody. Just got a couple announcements for this week. First off, thank you to Sirenscape for the music that you'll hear all through the episode. They have music for your D&D games that you can run, change moods, shift them all through. They're great. They're wonderful. And they let us use their music for our show. Also, thank you to our subscribers and our donors. Because of you, we are now in talks with an artist to be able to have character portraits for this season. So you'll be able to see what we and the artist envision our characters to look like outside of just our verbal descriptions in the episode. And last but not least, we have one big shout out and announcement from me personally. Happy birthday, Mom! I know it was yesterday on the day this episode will air, but I recorded it today on your birthday. You're amazing and wonderful, and I love you. Happy birthday, Mom. Alright, with that, that's all of our announcements. Back to you. Thanks, me. The one special surprise for this episode is that we have someone different with us here. Dana, why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, hi there. My name's Dana. I use they, them pronouns. I'm friends with everybody here in this circle, and I'm delighted to be guest spotting here today. Go listen to the other D&D show that I'm a part of, a podcast called Tellers of Tales, in which I am also a part of with Monica and Jordan, wherever they happen to be in the Brady Bunch squares here. Yeah, that's all. I'm here.
Thank you, Dana. That'll bring us to my favorite part of the episode. Jamie?
Oh, hi. So we're having technical difficulties today, and this is the third time I've started this, and I want you to know that the first one was maybe the funniest thing I've ever done.
Possibly.
Like, instant Mark Twain Award, possible they create a new Nobel Prize for just funniness, but sadly, that's going to be lost to time. And so for now, I'm just going to tell you all that if you were one of our sponsors on Ko-fi, you could have been watching it live when it happened, and then you would know about what I said, as opposed to the tragic situation of only these people have to live, knowing that they've missed this great contribution to society. So if you go to Ko-fi.com/dicejailers, which is Jordan is Vanna waiting for us right now. You can make a donation, join our Discord, and not have to miss future brilliance. Thank you so much for your consideration. And money, please.
Thank you, Jamie. You're phenomenal, and I love it every time. All three of the times that we've done this already for this episode. Bjorn, what's going on?
I, too, get myself confused for Jordan all the time. I didn't know you were talking to me at first there, because we look alike.
You do a lot like.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm a white person in Seattle. I don't see color, so.
No.
I was going to say it, but then you did.
You're welcome.
Well, there goes half of your DEI funding.
Well, half of zero is still zero, so we're doing great. That said, in the Jailcotty Dunes, in a small town set up by some followers of Lathander, a place that hopes to bring life back to a nearby ghost city. Varsha had put out her locate object spell to try and find this missing reliquary. And as it pinged just on the edge of the spell itself, this moment, this feeling, Varsha, it takes you back to the moment you first felt this connection that allowed you to cast, that allowed you to speak to a deity, if you can stand doing that, or ignore a deity if you'd rather do that. But this began far from Isan Kaelora, the altar of allegiance. This is a story that takes place in the city of Bjorn Kuldor, the city of steel within the Costonian Empire. A place built directly into the side of one of the mountains of the Mulbuldar Crags, this massive fortress city that houses the Mother Forge, one of the shining beacons of the Costonian Empire. Blades that come from this forge are among the strongest steel in the land, and the smiths here are arguably the greatest in the continent, and some say among the best in the world. It is a place of difficulty, danger, and pride. And you four make up Iron Vanguard 7, one of the numerous groups of the Iron Vanguard that patrols, protects, and frankly keeps this fucking city running. Varsha we know, but as we go around, Dana, why don't you describe to us Cyrus Molturn, who we see?
You see 4'1" brick shit house of a dwarven soldier with braids, 2 braids coming down of her long sort of burgundy red hair and some stubble growing in on her chin. She is wearing chainmail that she's used to lugging around in the heat of the forge. And right now what she's seeing does not look good and does not look particularly exciting.
Then as our gaze comes over to a massive Goliath, Jaime, Adrin Dawnwatcher, who do we see?
You see a green-skinned Goliath woman who is about 7'5" and just insanely shredded. Not as beefy as you would maybe expect, more like she's a monk, because she is. And she has red hair that is sort of syndrome but make it fashion, because it looks like flames, basically.
Excellent. Varsha, we've met, we know, but Jordan, Drab the Vivid.
So Drab is 6'4", 6'5" orc. He's dad, not daddy. He is father. He's got a bit of a paunch. He's bald. He's wearing a very simple shirt and trousers with a thicker leather apron that functions as leather armor for him. He's not really too pressed about protecting himself because he stays away if there's ever combat. And then coiled around his neck is a if you look at it for a second without really paying attention, it might look like a snakeskin scarf. It is just a snake.
Question about Drab. Does
Yes.
he wear socks with sandals?
Absolutely.
Okay, it's important to know. Important to know. What's your charisma score?
11.
I was gonna say we could reduce that by 1, but it doesn't actually change anything, so it doesn't matter right there. Doesn't matter, but that's...
But Drab is
bold
just a
choice
guy.
there. I believe that. Here in the City of Steel, in Bjorn Kuldor, steel is not just shaped, worked. It is remembered. It is a way of life. Smithing here is more than a vocation. It's an art form. Some almost a religion. Every hammer strike carries pride and memories with it. Every blade or plate that comes out of these forges, the Mother Forge in particular, has a story with it. Some of them eventually a legacy. And they say that those who die in the shadows of these mountains, particularly in the shade of Bjorn Kuldor, that they're never truly lost. Here in the Mother Forge, where Iron Vanguard 7 is currently stationed this day, the air itself is so hot you can almost feel it burning your lungs. Even you, Adrin, being a fire Goliath, you're used to being around extreme heat. But you can taste the heat in the air. A massive beam moves overhead, glowing white hot, as it's being worked by multiple smiths, and also through very intricate pulley systems and chains is being bent along a massive metal pole that's going to be used to reinforce some of the ramparts at the front of the city. And with a screech that sounds like it is being released out of all 9 of the hells simultaneously, you can hear part of the metal supporting it give way, and the beam lurches at a strong angle. It's not if it's going to give way if nobody does anything, but when. About 24 workers are below. There are various ladders and scaffolding to get up to where it is. This is a skill challenge. Cyrus, what do you want to do?
I want to stop that beam from falling down. I would like to scurry as fast as my little dwarven legs can carry me up one of those ladders and use my sword, say, to jam into some of those chains and keep those from slipping.
I love it. How about an athletics check for that to see how strong your sturdy brick shit house of a dwarven frame can do this? Your words, not mine.
So, yeah, no. Do you want me to roll again?
I'll leave that up to you.
For the first time? You mean for the first time?
Oh,
Yeah, for the first time ever.
Whoa, look at that. It's a dirty 20.
So
Who would have suspected?
as fast as your stumpy limbs can carry you, because muscles, they can slow some people down a little. Not you, as you are surprisingly nimble for your burly frame, scampering up and grabbing a hold of this chain. It's searing against the leather pads within your armor. You take your sword. Again, blades made in the City of Steel are known for their durability. You jab it through the chain, pin it into the scaffolding, holding it along with your body. This will hold. You will hold it, provided there is other assistance. You can feel it pulling hard against you. This is one success. You are certainly hoping there aren't failures to go along with this. Otherwise, it's a long way down. On the heels of that, Adrin, what would you like to do to try and assist the situation?
I would like to use my acrobatics to. You said there are people kind of scurrying around down below.
There are. Some are still at their anvil, just hammering away, working on whatever it is that they're currently trying to fashion. Some are trying to get out of the way, colliding with each other. Some are simply looking up, dumbfounded, wondering what's going to happen.
Okay, so I'll say I'll save the gawkers, and I'm going to try to acrobatics my way down there and just clear as many people as I can out of danger.
Give me an acrobatics check, and will you please tell me what, do you have any, do you have a spear or a staff in your inventory?
Yes, I have a spear.
Great. We're going to use that as part of the narration, depending on how this roll goes.
16 for 24.
Awesome. So you're not going to end up accidentally skewering anybody with the spear as you tumble along. What's that look for?
What do you mean, what's that look for? I'm doing thrilling heroics.
You are, and that's why I said you're not going to hurt anybody. This is going well. So, much like you think you are auditioning for the reboot of Bring It On, you start just tumbling your way off the scaffolding down through the crowd, using the butt end of the spear, sort of launch yourself past a few individuals, hooking it back into where you secure it on your back, doing a front roll, scooping up 2 individuals, because again, you said you were like, what, 7'5"? Yeah.
7'6".
Okay, beg your pardon. Tossing one to the others, you've got 2 in one arm, and then sprinting along, hooking up a third, and then setting them to the side so they're off out of the immediate danger's path to a second success there. And you're also giving them some nice shade in the moment, considering on the average day you fucking eclipse the sun with this massive frame.
Yes, you're welcome.
Varsha, what do you want to do?
Okay, so am I in danger underneath the, like, where we're at?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I move.
Just gonna kind of casually stroll out of the path of it.
Yep.
Is there any air of concern or anything along those lines, or is it just very simply that sucks and I'm gonna go over here now?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Varsha does the ultimate in casual self-preservation, which will be one fail on the skill challenge, as it does nothing towards the skills thing, and I love it. Here's the fun thing, is that means, Drab, you have the deciding action.
Yep. I will
3 successes before 2 failures. You got
look down. Yeah, look down to Alexander on my neck and just, this isn't going well. And I'll cast Entangle up on the beam.
Give me a nature check for the Entangle.
Yeah.
The basis of the nature check is to come up with plant that would be heat, not so much heat resistant, but is not just going to be incinerated instantly by how searing hot this beam is.
Mm-hmm. This is close to a natural 20, but it is a 19.
19, good enough for me. You guys are level 2, so that's a great effing roll. So initially your brain goes to like jungle vines for their ability to wrap up and entangle, and those seem a bit too leafy, like they might burn away too quickly. And so you start thinking of like hardy, like root vegetables is actually where your thinking starts to go, as far as something that might just withstand the heat a little longer. And these massive roots, like vine-like roots, wrap around the beam and start securing it in place, and they are very much being burnt and seared, but it is being held in that spot. The beam will stay. It will not tumble downward. You know, Jordan,
Yes,
why don't you roll percentile dice for me?
of course.
You fucker.
It's fine. It can't go badly.
Oh no.
77.
Oh. Pretty lucky.
Yeah.
That is within the top 25%.
Just fucking barely.
The bad news
Uh-huh.
No.
is that,
No.
is that lower is better.
No! Oh, no.
As tumbling down off of the scaffolding above, one of the workers begins to fall straight down towards... Oh, let's see here. This individual is falling towards you, Adrin. And you can
Oh, good.
see this worker that just kind of watched as everything got held into place and just hits the scaffolding, gets falling over backwards. Why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw?
What a...
They are
Oh!
currently that's a nat 20, isn't it?
It's not 20 for 26.
Amazing. This worker is currently hurtling towards some molten runoff from the Mother Forge. Please describe to me how you save them, as with a nat 20 for 26. The stage is yours, Spider-Man.
Oh, see, you ruined, because that's exactly what I was gonna reference. I see that the person's falling. I see that they're falling towards me. I go, yes, good, best situation for them. And I sprint towards them. I use my spear as a fulcrum. Is that the weapon I mean?
Sure.
It's a simple sheet, I mean.
Sounds right.
Where I kind of plant it so I can spin around it and do, you know what, we'll stay with Marvel. I do the Loki from the first Thor movie where I spin around, suddenly exhibits pole dancer skills, and I spin around the sphere to snag this person on my spin and bring them, grapple them, bring them around, and set them down, not in the lava.
Well done. And
Wow.
with that, the imminent dangers are taken care of. And also, in this moment, we have learned that it's entirely possible that if Adrin ever wanted to change careers, pole dancing could be in the future.
Yes, in the name of Grunge.
As the beam is held into place, this worker caught from tumbling downwards towards the runoff, and Adrin, you set them aside. Almost instantly, people go back to work. This is one of the more potentially severe instances that you've witnessed within the Mother Forge in your time working here. You all have probably all been part of Iron Vanguard 7 for probably somewhere in the last 6 to 9 months.
Nice.
It's a factory job of sorts. Shit goes wrong sometimes, and it's varying levels of shit goes wrong. But you look over at the etching on the wall, and you see that it proudly boasts 17 days without injury. Looks like 18 is gonna be right around the corner. And at that moment, the massive double doors of the Mother Forge are pushed open as another Iron Vanguard quartet, Iron Vanguard 4, walks in, led by the massive orc, Vorag Bloodtide, and flanking him, you can see another orc, Brakoff Flintmaul, who's got this massive one massive fang that goes just down past his chin, another one that's broken off about lower lip level. A woman you would be quite familiar with in your time, Cyrus. Another fighter by the name of Helja Ironspine, and she has this huge long sword across her back. And then with them is a blue-scaled Dragonborn that has a big old great axe. Walking in, the head of them, Vorag, looks you all. Sounded like shit was going down.
Yes, and you came late. How unusual.
We weren't working inside the fucking Mother Forge. What do you gotta get pissy with us for? We're here to help out.
Who is getting pissy? I am stating fact. You show up after a tragedy has been averted. You're welcome.
I'm just now coming down the ladder after having gotten my sword out of the chains, just kind of shaking my hand and be like, yeah, you guys missed all the fun, I guess. Bummer.
The Dragonborn will step forward, and they put their hands up, not to you, but to their co-workers, clearly with a just cool your friggin' tempers, y'all. Dragonborn turns to you all. Glad to see everything is as it should be. We actually have the pleasure of letting you all know your next job. Well, you'll be assisting us with it. We're working together. Vorag will pipe up. They're assisting us. We're working together. I don't know why they let him be in charge. The Empire has just secured something that we've been told is new and exciting for the city, for the Forge. Just came in out of Port Coincidence, been shipped here, and it's our job to lug the fucking thing inside.
A big trailer of money.
Don't I wish? You know, I asked a very similar question, Varsha. Very similar. And when I said that, they looked at me and said, shut the fuck up.
Was not no.
You know, you raise a valid point.
It would just be a large vault full of gold coins for someone to jump into.
No, well, it is a container of sort. It is a new crucible to be brought into the Forge.
Money with extra
I'm not a
steps.
smith. Yes, it's... You're not wrong. The belief is, or at least what they were sold, you know me, I'm a skeptic, and you do know this about this blue-scaled Dragonborn. They are skeptical of everything. Their name is, I have it right, Sethis Windscar. It is very known they are skeptical of everything. You tell them it's raining, they can see it's raining, they'll still put their hand out to see if it gets wet. That level of skeptic. So, supposedly, this crucible was fashioned in the Great Forge and continent across the sea, and through some great wheeling and dealing, it has now come here to us. It offers enchantment to metal melted within it. So I guess the idea of it being full of money is accurate in a way, as prices are going up on custodian steel goods. Yay.
Sorry, and we're just escorting this?
We're escorting it and we're helping drag it in.
But surely we don't need all these details, Windscar. Can we move it along?
Fine. I'm just excited to be leaving the city walls for 5 minutes. Come on.
DM question.
Yeah.
Does Vanguard 4 outrank us, or is it just... Okay, good.
Same rank.
So, but is it weird then that they're coming going, you have this job? Would we be taking directions from them?
It's not terribly weird. Like you're doing the job along with them. You would quickly get the sense that it takes more than 4 people to do this job. It probably takes 8. And since you guys are the ones working inside the Mother Forge today, that's why they went to you. It would be strange if they had gotten a different Iron Vanguard to help them, and then those 8 were wheeling it in to where you all were. The overall thought process there would be like, why didn't you just have us help with it? Because we have to be here anyways.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Valid question.
Let's
Turn
get
that
going.
brain off, Goliath. We're pushing stuff.
Oh.
So are we getting this thing now? We're getting this now,
Yes.
right?
Absolutely.
Great.
And I'll look back to
yes.
everyone working in the forge and just kind of, all right, we're gonna go. Look up. And I start to leave with them.
Yes, for the glory of Mother Forge, we now be pack animals.
When you tell them to look up, like many of them, they do. Like the ones nearest you, they look up kind of confused. Like, all right, yeah, all right, sure.
Oh, well, now they're not going to look up again, Drab.
Yeah. But look, they can be like that. They can also get squished by a flaming hot beam. All right, whatever.
All right, bye everyone. Don't get squished while we're gone.
And like this one orc who's in the process of working on this massive two-handed sword as he's there at Varsha, he goes, "Don't tell me what to do."
Fair enough.
And the 8 of you traveling through the City of Steel away from the Mother Forge to the main gates, standing atop the overlook that peers right outside the main gate of it. You can see the woman who is in charge of the whole fucking city, Lady Nisla Bright Anvil, this dwarf paladin, this gleaming adamantine armor that somehow both has like this dark smoke coming off of it, and yet this eternal like holy gleam off of it at the same time. She is as resplendent as she is terrifying to look at. And as the 8 of you approach, she's like, the massive double steel doors will be pulled open, and outside of the gate you can see this large, what appears to be platinum crucible. On it, various reliefs have been carved into it that all are depictions of the orcish god Grumsh, the one-eyed. And Nisla will look down at both of you. Vanguard 7! Vanguard 4! Bring forth the crucible!
I wild shape into a horse.
I pat him. Yeah, I pat his rumble. Very wise, very wise. I don't think the sandals would have held up.
There's still
Is the
somehow.
snake still around?
Yes, 100%. Alexander is still just draped across like my horse neck now.
Snake ain't doing shit.
No, Alexander's here for the vibes.
Great.
And
Yeah.
each of you find a position on either pulling via a rope or pushing it from the back. And machinery within the Costonian Empire is very well built. Like, you are not all exerting yourselves to the point of exhaustion to move this. It's on wheels. It is very well moving, but with how massive it is, you quickly understand why it takes 8 of you to do this. Not just to get it moving, but not all of the ground is completely flat, and up a slight incline takes a little more effort, and when you go down a slight decline, you need to make sure this thing doesn't get away from you. Varsha, roll a d20 for me.
Hmm. 14.
Something inside you feels silent. You continue pulling this crucible along towards...
No, wait, get back here!
Yeah.
What's that mean? Get back here this instant! What does that mean?
You get this. You know how sometimes you can just tell there's someone behind you. You just get that sense. And you know sometimes you just get you can tell when somebody's right about to say something. You know it. Yeah. you just feel like there's something inside you that might normally want to speak, but it's silent. It's not uncomfortable, it's just a little confusing.
Confirmed.
Uh-huh. This reaction makes perfect sense. Flawless. You bring this... Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, based on like where we all are, is this something that I reads on Varsha's face?
I'll leave that up to Monica, but I'm gonna say probably not.
Do you want me to make an insight check, Monica?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, I think what's vaguely pissed off is like always.
2.
So, Cyrus, this gleaming platinum crucible, it'll unquestionably, you know, with the work it's gonna be used for, get plenty of char and soot and scale built up on it over time. But right now, you can do your hair in this thing. It's shiny.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Yeah, with that roll of a 2, you're busy looking at yourself.
You gotta get me one of these for home. Uh-huh.
Like you do. It's probably the size of at least half of your home by itself. But sure.
And it still costs less than a Seattle apartment.
Oh, that's all too real.
That's some local humor for you there, folks.
Oh, we would laugh if it didn't make us want to cry.
If you're not from Seattle, you won't get this.
Seattle's the only place that rent prices are out of control, for sure.
Yeah, you know, I guess.
I would like,
If you may.
each of you may make one of these checks if you want. I will let you know what skills you may use here if you wish. Investigation, perception, nature, or religion.
Oh, I'm great at all those. So hard to
Oh my fuck. Yeah, I'd like to make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, we got
14 perception.
14 perception? What did Varsha try and roll? It sounded like got absolute piss on.
Yeah. Well, I'm really good at perception, but that was still only a 13.
I mean, you guys are level 2. 13 is actually pretty good.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
I got 17 in perception.
Okay, so with 3 people doing perception, anything you want to do there, Drab?
I'm a horse.
I understand. I know you're a horse. That doesn't mean you can't do some of these because you're a friggin' druid.
Let's just say it's a nature roll of single digit.
Yeah.
So you know you're a horse.
He's a horse.
I'm a horse.
You said you're a single digit. What single digit was that, Jordan? Can I do it on one hand?
Sure can.
Can I
Just
do it
on one finger.
Yeah.
No.
Here's the best thing. Not only are you a horse, you have no fucking idea what kind of horse you turned into. That's the kind of day you're having as a druid.
I did
You
manage
know
to
what kind of-
still keep my balding as a horse.
I believe. You're the first horse that's ever happened.
No.
It's just a patch on the top of the horse's head that's just still bald.
That's
I feel like it
fun.
hasn't.
That
occurred
is.
to him as a horse to just turn and see himself in the shiny object and go, road. You know.
Oh, God.
So was my 17 perception still not enough?
No. Like, all of you got enough.
Oh, okay.
Like the threshold was a 12, and all of you got above that.
Oh, great.
That's your, you all just chose to roll perception, which means that's the result you get. What you find fascinating about this, and you can tell, you guys are around metal smithing all the time. So even through moving it, the sound that this crucible makes as this cart kind of rumbles along whenever there's a bump, what is kind of fascinating is you can tell that it is not completely solid metal. This thing has at least a somewhat hollow structure, meaning whatever it's made of needs to be incredibly resistant to heat.
Have we checked to see there is no one inside the hollow crucible?
Nay.
Like,
It's a
Nope,
crucible,
we have not
a
checked.
cruise ship.
yes, but I read story once, or well, story read to me once about the people inside horse. They hide, they pretend it's present, and then Jack in the Box surprise sucks it in.
Drab, do you have anyone inside you right now?
Not as far as I'm aware.
So Mr. Ed is a bottom.
Oh!
And others
agree.
say sometimes when you're playing D&D.
Write that down. That's the episode.
It
No, it's
cannot
not.
be. It cannot be.
Don't say that. Don't tell that, Tobias.
Nope.
I don't know, Agrid.
Nope.
You're welcome to go check. I'm just gonna keep on trucking.
Yeah, you know what? I guess with that, if you want to make an investigation check for people.
We should stop. Everybody stop so Agrin could check to see if there's people in the crucible.
7 foot
No,
6. Yeah.
I just
check
asked.
while it's rolling. Okay. Good.
I want to keep talking about Drab's rhetorical hole.
Call back.
There it is. There it is. If you don't have inspiration, give it to yourself, because
Thank you.
that was.
That was from the really funny thing that you sadly all missed.
What'd you get for that investigation check there?
I got an 8 for 7.
What do you say to the crucible?
Can I reach it from where I am?
Yeah.
Like, can I have one hand pushing in the other?
You're 7 foot 6. You bet your ass you could reach this thing.
Is anyone in there? You have to say or not is entrapment and legal. Legal.
The crucible
No.
says nothing.
It's fine, guys.
Hit it with your fist really hard.
Yeah, give it a good whack.
So it like is loud in there. If someone's in there, it's gonna hurt their ears.
Oh, that's very smart. Yes, all right. I do like more of a karate chop type thing. Cause,
Make an attack roll.
you know.
Oh no.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. Should I put
Arm
my
strike.
body into this? That's a 19, naturally, because I'm doing shenanigans.
Great. So you rolled high enough that you don't hurt your hand, and you won't take a point of bludgeoning damage to yourself for striking the enchanted metal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very lovely, resonant sound. If one of you was a bard, you could probably guess what the tone was that it was ringing out in. But since I don't think any of you are proficient in performance, I'm not going to let you know. Give me a group athletics check on this. Just everybody roll athletics, and we'll see if enough of you hit the threshold. Did you get Varsha?
23.
Varsha.
Woo!
Yeah.
Cyrus?
21. Let's go.
Nice.
Team
Grab
athletic.
the horse. What'd you get?
It's a 19 on the die. So I don't know if we how we want to do the horse athletics, or if we want to add.
You're fine.
Yeah.
If you know what, you can dig into all the numbers to try and find the math you can do. I'm not going to worry about it because a 19 on the die at level 2,
Yeah.
you succeeded on the skill check. Adrin, why don't you just let me know what you got, just to see if this is an all around no problem.
17.
Yes, this is an all around no problem, as the squad just has this thing kind of cooking along. Varsha, your opinions of your 3 co-workers, how do you feel about them?
I think they're way more competent than I am. Mostly, I appreciate that they can do the work and I can just kind of stand here. So they're great.
How has Varsha enjoyed or not being part of the Iron Vanguard?
It's fine. Listen, it's a paycheck.
It absolutely is. It's a decent one, as a matter of fact. Now,
And I'm
they're
doing very little work, honestly.
depending on the day, you do obscenely little work. There are the occasional times where combat prowess has become important, but that is an exception, not the rule. You eventually get the crucible to the Mother Forge. It barely fitting through these massive double doors at the heart of it. And everybody just give me a wisdom check.
Boo.
Checks out.
Cyrus.
Cyrus got a 16.
That's good. Drab.
15.
Very good. Adrin.
5.
Love that. And Varsha.
So Varsha's wisdom, of course, is an 18.
Yeah,
That's a +4 on the dice for this wisdom check.
it is.
I also have 5.
Oh no.
Is that good?
That made the DM pause. Oh no.
Nice thing making, is that good?
It's good for my narration. I'll say that. Right at the back of your skull, like sort of at the base where it meets the top of your spine, Varsha, you just kind of feel this lingering ache. Like it feels like a headache that wants to grow from there and take over your entire head. It's just pinching right back there, as if it feels like there's almost pressure on 2 sides right there. Like there are 2 things directly reacting off of each other. Adrin, it's your turn to notice your pretty reflection in the crucible here.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. However, Cyrus and Drab, you hear a sound that is just, you can only describe it as wrong. And a massive cloud of fog begins to billow from the crucible itself. And you hear
Away! Everybody get away!
Rapid movement. And as this fog dissipates, it was only there for a few seconds. You can see two forms that you do not recognize standing facing towards you. Elvish. I need you to roll it for initiative.
Son of...
Oh my god! Andre, you were fucking right!
Trojan Crucible!
Did anyone get really hungover just now, or is it just me?
No, I feel that.
Okay, well this die is
Everything's
finished.
fine.
That one's just, is that one being cruel to you there, Jamie?
It started out really hot, and the last 3 rolls have not been good. So, but well,
Started out really hot and then it's just really let itself go.
yeah. I was using this one because it's like oversized, and I'm like, I'm enormous, but it's like.
All right, 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
18.
Okay, 18.
Okay.
All right, so we got Cyrus there.
18 Cyrus.
Nice.
Oh.
15 to 10.
10.
Okay.
Guys.
This is making me
Bros.
happy. Hey, Varsha and Drab, what did you each get?
6.
4.
Okay.
That's another natural 1 for me, by the way.
Oh man.
No.
Amazing.
What's amazing
It's
is normally you'd be very happy about a cleric bringing up the rear.
What?
But what I love about Monica's
cleric?
dedication to this story, Varsha has no idea, and that makes me so happy. Top of the round, you can see each of these elvish individuals who certainly do not look friendly, not least of all by the blades in their hand and their stances towards you. Cyrus, you are up first as they stare you down. What do you want to do?
Oh God! I will unsheath my longsword and say, "I can't believe Arbor was fucking right," and I will go ahead and charge one of these motherfuckers and take a big swing.
Make an attack roll.
That's cocked.
As you do
No.
this, I'm gonna need you to do it at disadvantage, as one of them will catch some of the gleam coming off of the Mother Forge, and it catches your eyes, causing you to roll at disadvantage.
Does that count the roll I just made?
Yeah.
Well, that roll I just made was a natty 1.
No!
Yeah, the light off of this shimmering silver blade flashing in the eyes as you charge in, having to stop short, unable to see that well. Anything else for your turn?
I would like to, yeah, no.
Well,
That's, I will just take a protective stance and try to, like, make myself as much an immovable object as possible in between my comrades and these fuckers.
I absolutely love that. And since your other 3 compatriots
Shields out.
Yes, it is the alluvial operatives' turns, and they will attack you because you charged up. So one attack roll is a
Bring it.
16 to hit.
Nope.
All right, and the other one, it's the same roll and die. Another 12, another 16 to hit. And you wear
Tank, baby, let's go.
Your sword and board.
Yeah.
So they
Sword and
each
board, let's
charge
go.
up, silver swords in hand. They swing at you, and you will watch as Cyrus not just built like a brick shit house, but also knows how to fight. And one of the blades comes up. Cyrus parries it with the sword, and the other one coming in is able to parry that one with the shield. Pushes the silver sword away with the shield. The one that's still here on the sword, just with the edge of the shield, beats that sword away, causing both of them to back up. That is everything they can do on their turn. Adrian, you are up with Drab on deck.
So who's up?
Adrian is up. Adrian is on a slight delay.
Gotcha. Oh,
Yes.
God, it's more than slight.
I
Yeah.
know. Sorry.
Today's the day of tech difficulties, baby.
We will put Drab. Go ahead and take your turn, and then Adrian will go after.
Yeah. So I've got these hooves. So I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna kick an elf.
Kick an elf.
Does a 23 hit?
It very much does.
Yeah. So one of these elves, I'm gonna come up, run up, turn around, and just kick the dude. And that's not a lot of damage because my dice. But that'll still be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
7 points of kick.
7 points of kick damage. You bring your hooves up right into the chest of one of these individuals, and you could hear a slight cracking sound. You don't think anything broke, but it's not far off, as one of them definitely takes some damage from that. Anything else for your turn?
Nah,
Drab?
I'm a horse.
You are very much a horse. Adrian, you are up.
Okay, so I am going to, I don't know, I'm going to attack one of them, probably the one that, horse
Horsey
grab.
kicked. Cool.
Yeah, I just got horsey kicked, with my spear.
Love it.
And say, I know you are trying to sneak! And, oh good, that is a 24 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Go ahead and give me damage, please.
Okay. Why is it the two different, oh, this is just if I'm using two-handed or not.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I'm using it one-handed because, no, fuck, I'm using it
Yeah,
two-handed.
there's no reason not to use it two-handed.
Yeah. Cocked. Still cocked, come on. There we go. The last one. Okay, that's 6 plus, no, 9. No, wait. Yeah, I know, I rolled a 5.
Okay. Very nice. As you bring spear up, bring it into the side of this individual that's already been kicked by Drab, they are looking real friggin' rough. I believe as a monk, you could still do that bonus action unarmed strike unless they totally change that, but...
I still can. Before I do that, I was to, no, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Yes, I will do bonus action unarmed strike, please.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay, that's 17 to hit.
That very much hits. Go ahead and give me damage, though I think your minimum damage will finish this guy off.
7.
7, that more than does. Please describe to me how you take this one out, as it's been kicked in the chest by a horse, stabbed in the side by your spear, is barely hanging on. How does your 7'6" self end this interloper?
I like to picture that, I stabbed him with the spear, and then because I'm so insanely tall, just like my hands are here, and the unarmed strike was actually my foot, just coming around the side of his head.
So, pinned in place by the spear, and foot coming up, kicking him square in the side of the head, and all of you can hear just this, to some people, horrifying, maybe to some of you satisfying, crack and crunch as his head is now at a very awkward angle, and his body slumps to the ground, motionless. Varsha, you are up. There is one left. Cyrus, you're on deck.
Where's Iron Guard 4?
Oh yeah, good question.
They have gone to a other part of the forge. You can see a couple individuals that they are chasing after that they are engaged with.
Oh.
So
Okay.
they are in a different combat right now.
What's the angle here? Like, they waited until they were surrounded by us to fucking hop out and attack, like in an area that we know and they don't? Why?
You can see, like, the two you are fighting, and there's 3 that Vanguard 4 are involved with, and you can see there are a few others that are also in here as well.
Okay.
So it's not just these individuals. You have enough wisdom that you're able to quickly suss the folks you're fighting are expendable. They are to slow you down from whatever it is everyone else is trying to do.
Okay. Okay, well, let's make this quick then. So yeah, I'll go up to the one that's still alive and hit that bitch with my mace.
Love it. Make an attack roll.
Yeah, that's a 15 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Give me damage.
Great.
A d6. 5 damage.
Nice. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll a d20. Roll a d20 for me. Something happens on a 16 or higher.
It's an 11.
Okay. So you said 6 points of damage?
Yeah, 5.
Great. Okay. You swing this mace and crunch does some nice damage to this individual. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Lovely. Cyrus, why don't you do something for me? Whatever you want to do. Your turn.
Do we basically? Do we
Yeah, I realized
basically
the phrasing
have?
on that made it sound like I was going to ask for something in particular.
Yeah, phrasing.
To make it clear, what I want you to do is take your turn.
Yeah. We have them in between us and the cart or whatever, the mechanism that was moving the crucible, right?
This one? Yeah.
If you'll allow me, I would like to make an attack roll, but I would like to do one of my favorite things to do when I have a shield, which is push them up against something and crush them and break their back.
Oh.
I'll allow it.
I don't know what-
Athletics check.
Athletics, you got it.
Yeah.
I'm basically gonna try to bulldoze this bitch. 17.
Cool. Roll a d6 and add your strength modifier. We're just going to call this crushing damage.
Okay. 6.
Okay, so much crushing damage, and I am going to roll a saving throw on them to see if they are pinned beneath your shield for this. That'll make a difference on their... That's a 3 on the die. So they are pinned beneath your shield here. It's going to use its turn to... No, it's not going to try and get out. He looks you in the eyes, Cyrus, because you're the one who has him pinned here.
Looks down.
My loss matters not. Destabilization will occur. The forge will fall, and the empire will corrode from within. Today is
Action
our
surge
victory.
to shut this guy up, please. I'm gonna crush him again.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
I hate when they monologue. Just shut up. Ooh. Am I making this?
Surge.
Is this kind of the same thing with an athletics check? If I'm just doing the shield thing again, I'm just pushing harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. That's a 24.
Roll another d6 plus strength damage.
Mm-hmm. That's another 6.
Motherfucker is like on death's door. He's not doing.
I'm at least trying to knock the wind out of him. Be like, no one fucking cares.
Bro, you're crushing this man's dick right now.
Among other things.
Great.
He's an elf. His dick's
Top of
getting
my
crushed.
shield is at least getting into his abdomen, okay?
It's a dwarfish
I've got
circumcision.
some reach. Good.
He's going to try and attack you with his sword. This will be at disadvantage, being that
Great.
he's being crushed beneath your shield. That is a nat 20, so if I roll another one, this would be cool. I didn't. I rolled a 6 on the other one,
There we go.
which doesn't help. Yeah, we did switch the turn order, so we'll leave it switch there. Drab, you're up. Drab the horse. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna kick him.
In the face.
You're not horsing around.
That's a 19.
Oh,
Boo.
You can roll damage if you want, but he has 2 hit points, so pretty sure you'll finish him off.
Yep. I did deal 6 points of damage because we're
Why
consistent
don't you
here.
talk me through this? How does this individual meet his horsey end?
It's again full on, just turn around, horse kick, and I'm seeing a horseshoe in the face. As the skull can't take that.
You know how you said you're seeing a horseshoe in the face? Coincidentally, this is the last thing he ever sees, is a horseshoe in the face, as there is just a crunching sound, and with all the structural integrity of an empty aluminum can beneath somebody's hands, it's just crunched.
Too much for Jamie.
And then I would like to take the rest of my turn to move action full horse speed toward group 4.
As you are heading over that way towards group 4, you can see that they are dealing with the last of that trio. The Dragonborn of their ranks. They will look to you in your horse form and says, listen, wait. Immediately turns to the other 3, being that as a horse, you can't fucking talk. He shouts out,
Actually, 5.5, I can now.
you can? You're Mr. A?
Yeah, you can talk in wild shape form now.
I love it. Never mind. He stays looking at you. Listen, you 4 are stationed here. Hold the forge. Guard the forge. We'll get reinforcements and handle if there's anything else out there. Or, fuck it, 2 of us stay here, 2 of us will go.
This is a distraction. This is to keep us from being where they're attacking right now.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Just heard him say it.
You also realized he did say the forge would fall.
Sure.
You all are in the forge.
Yeah. So we shouldn't be here then, is what I'm hearing.
I heard opposite. I heard we have to stop and prevent forge falling.
So we should
If we're
probably be
inside the forge
outside.
when it falls, we are going to be smushed.
Which is why we stopped from falling.
So we should be
Probably from the
outside
outside.
then. What's going on out there?
Doesn't forge have to fall from inside? I'm turning to Cyrus like literally, am I understanding wrong? We stop. Anyway, I realize there's not time to argue this, and I'm looking around to see, because I can't remember if I saw when you said, like, okay, there's 2 that we're dealing with, and then 3 that the other group is dealing with, and then we see others elsewhere.
Yeah, you saw some that were heading up the scaffolding. And
Okay.
as I said, you can see there is one individual that it is Varag of all members, the head of Vanguard 4, just shouts, "There!" And you can see there is one member of this alluvial force that has already leapt off of the scaffolding, is plummeting down towards the central magma pool of the Mother Forge. And the last words he utters before he is incinerated and releases a massive arcane glow and shockwave is, "For the Dynasty!" This green-blue light ripples outward, and you can hear the entire Mother Forge groan. And that's where we'll pick up with the next segment of what happened once upon a time with Varsha. What is the fate of the Mother Forge and the City of Steel? That's for us to find out next, when we will find out what chaos awaits.